So there are three guys standing in front of God, and God looks at them and asks him, "What happened? You guys weren't supposed to die. It's not your time yet." So then the first guy stepped up to him and said to him, "Well, God, let me tell you what happened. I was on my way to work until all of a sudden I felt like life was cheating on me. So then, out of anger, I turn my car and I drive back home just to find my wife naked in bed. I got so angry that I threw the fridge outside the window and I died of a heart attack." So the second guy comes in and he's like, "Well, that's nothing, bub. Here's my side of it. Here, let me tell you what happened. Here's my side of the story. I was sleeping with some dude's wife until me and the girl heard some footsteps, and so I hid in the fridge. And the next thing you know, I'm here." And the third guy said, "Please, that's nothing. I was walking down the street, minding my own business until a fridge hit me." I do not like it in a box. I do not like it with a fox. I do not like it in a house. I do not like it with a mouse. I do not like it here or there. I do not like it anywhere. I do not like green eggs and hams. I do not like it, Sam I am. Cherry blossoms flows. Childhood's tree swings. Childhood laughter fills with snow. Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords, eternally retold. I was dancing into the pit of fire until I realized I was drowning by my own frustration of flames. People around me began to laugh. They laughed and mocked of the way how I feel about the sun and the rain. The moon tampered with my detonation. And the sun always danced with joyous glee at my pain and anguish. Nobody knows how I feel, and nobody knows truly of who I am. But Xander, didn't we get together simply because of the fact that we love each other and we couldn't care less about the color of my skin or your religious belief? Why are you stopping yourself from marrying me? Simply because of the fact that your father said so? Because I'm not Jewish? Isn't love supposed to be non-judgmental and colorblind? Well, your father sure said a lot at his little rant that he called a speech last night. And I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I completely agree with him when he said that death doesn't care about the color of your skin or your racial background, and it especially doesn't care about your religious beliefs. Do you remember our first Halloween together? We went to that party dressed up as Snow White and Prince Charming. Do you remember all the horrible things that were said to me? How much harassment I faced? People were shouting, "Go back to where you belong. You're way too black to be Snow White." I was humiliated. But that was nothing compared to how scared I was when I got to go to my locker room the next day to find photos of me dressing up in my costume that read "Snow Nigger" and a photo and a note that said, "Go back to the street so we can rape you in private, you slut." I was frozen. I couldn't move. But then, you took the photos, the notes, and you burned them in a trash can in the courtyard. You pulled me close, and you shouted at the top of your lungs so that everyone could hear. You told them how much you care about me, and you couldn't care less about the color of my skin because you love me for me. Your love for me is boundless. Why can't your father see that as a good thing?